YouTube, Facebook, it's your boy King HB3, aka Mr. One Time in the building, man. It's been a minute since I did my last video. I think the last one was a review, so we're gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm not even gonna worry about how long it's gonna take me. I just need to get a lot of information out, need to get a lot of stuff out. I have a lot of questions people been asking me and they need to be answered, things like that. So let's go. First off, let me do my shout outs. Shout out to One Wave Nation, that's who I rock with. Once again, shout out to y'all boys, salute. Shout out to King Wheels and my other team, basically Team Wave Nation Apparel. You know, be on the lookout. Matter of fact, they already out, you know what I'm saying? So pre-order, you got your pre-orders out, your shirts, get your shirts, they coming to you. You know what I'm saying? I think, that's gonna be a great thing going on right there. It is great. Most of my videos I'm gonna be doing here in the next, near future, whatever, I probably will have that shirt on for the most part every time. So shout out to anybody who's ever helped me in the Wave game. You know who you are. You know if I inboxed you, you gave me tips, I said appreciate it. You know who you are. I'm not gonna go all into all the names. I'm just gonna say shout out to you. Shout out to the One Wave Nation prospects. We see y'all. Continue to grind, continue to get, do hard work, and you definitely will be rocking them banners pretty soon. If I missed anybody in those shout outs right now, I'll get you later. Sorry, I just got off work, so I'm kind of out of it. The campaign. Right now, I'm on a heavy campaign. So I'm gonna make this clip before I get started into talking about the stuff I need to talk about. I'm campaigning for the International Waivers Royal Court Spring. I'm going for Springs Underrated. So if you can, please, when that time comes, go over to the Natural 360 Waves is where they actually do the International Waivers Royal Court. Go over to that and vote me for Spring Underrated. That's if you feel that I deserve it. If I don't deserve it, don't vote me for it. It won't kill me. So, but I would like to, be awarded that because I do feel like in the Wave game, I do feel like I'm underrated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to play it off like I'm just this high mighty person or whatever. But I feel like I have gained a lot of respect in the Wave world, and I do feel that I'm underrated, so to speak. So also, I am making a run for Wave Builders Wave King 2014. I haven't decided. Well, I'm not really having a directed month. It's every month. I'm going for it. So you see me in the wavy streets, heavy. Every day, single day, I'm posting up every day. I've been posting up every day for Underrated, Wave King. I mean, they might not share, Wave Builder might not share my posts and stuff like that, but trust me, I'm posting on there, you know what I'm saying? I'm posting everywhere, on all the pages. I'm flooding the streets, man. I'm just gonna keep flooding the streets until y'all see me every single moment, every time. You're gonna know me. You're gonna know who I am, and you're gonna see me in these streets. Remember that. So, alright, let me calm down a little bit. I got a little hype right there. Like I said, when you campaigning, you get hype. You know what I'm saying? So, first things first. Questions. People been asking me questions. Now, I did a haircut. I got a haircut maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was my first against the grain cut. Never got an against the grain cut. It was my very first one. I believe that it turned out extremely nice. I loved it. It was a great haircut. It was a 3 against the grain, which makes that a 1.5 with the grain. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, one time why you go so low. But the reason why I went so low is because I wanted to see some things. I wanted to see how low, I wanted to see how deep my waves were. I wanted to try to see where my actual forks were at, because during heavy woofs, sometimes you can't see you can't see certain forks that you have. So I wanted to cut all the way down and see those forks and maybe possibly try to work on them or try to work them out without scalping. That's pretty much it. I went there with a 3 against the grain. It turned out a great cut, but I do feel that I lost a little bit progress on my right side. And the only way to fix that is to woof again. I am the wolf master. I'm a true wolf master. I believe in woofing. That's me. That's all I do is woof. So when I got my 3 against the grain, people were asking me, when I was posting up pictures like every day, like bam, bam, here's the cut, bam, bam, nice. How you get your waves so wide? Wait, whoa, your waves got wide as, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, your waves look completely different. Like, what happened? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if it was the going against the grain that made it widen my waves or did something. But when I can pinpoint and tell y'all when I did notice the change. Don't know if this worked, don't know if this did it, but I'm just gonna tell y'all when I noticed it. I had been asking questions about co-washing in the midst of me getting that 3 against the grain, and I wanted to know what co-washing did. Well, basically, co-washing kind of like relaxes your hair. So when it relaxes your hair, it kind of stretches out your waves. Now, for some people, I hear that it doesn't do that to their hair, but for me, I'm a straight hair waver, so I think if your hair is more coarse, it's not gonna do as much. But if your hair is more straight, it might relax your hair to the point of straighten out, your waves or stretch them out. So I went out and bought the As I Am coconut co-wash. I got it from Walgreens for about, I think it was $8.99 or $9.99. It wasn't that good. I mean, it was pretty cheap. This product, As I Am, by the way, I want to tell people, I used to tell people all the time, you can get this at Sally's and it costs a lot of money. Well, they're actually starting to put the As I Am line in Walgreens, Rite Aid, Walmart, CVS's, things like that. So look out in those places for the As I Am, lines if you want to use them. Yeah, I put this, co-wash coconut, this coconut co-wash or whatever. I put it in my head and I used it. It got all the, the dirt that was in my hair out, got everything out. But I didn't notice how smooth and silky it made my hair feel. So as I'm brushing, I'm shower brushing, and the next thing you know, I'm, dry brushing. It's like, basically, I didn't dry my hair with the towel. I basically just kept going over with the brush until it dried on its own. I noticed that my hair felt not just smoother and silkier, but my waves didn't feel as bumpy. You know what I'm saying? Like before my waves felt bumpy and it was extremely wavy, but this time it just felt real slick and they just felt more laid down. So it was right after I started using this. I don't know if it worked. It might not. So I don't know if this did it. Not sure. So let's get into a quick brush session to see what my waves are looking like now. I'm almost back to my, wolf master mode, you know what I'm saying, when I be woofing real hard. And I ain't really done too much brushing today because I've been busy doing all type of other shit. So let's see here. Boom. And look, man, you can see my right side, man. I ain't scared to show my right side. That thing will be fixed in a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? But I got a couple of forks, and when it, especially right here in the front, my hair is kind of light right there because just the grain cut. It was a real low cut. cut out a lot of progress, so I get that back like it was at first. But for the most part, my hair is always on point. It's always gonna be on point. Brush this out right quick. Well, comb this out right quick. So, here's what I was talking about. I have a fork right here, right in here. I have a fork like right in there that I'm trying to break. So what I do, I'm doing 360 Jeezy's flawless connection method. I'm semi doing it because it actually did work. It worked. I fixed about 2 or 3 forks that were all in here. I fixed them, but I still have that one particular one that doesn't want to break. So I'm gonna figure it out some type of way. And that's another thing too. I think when I started doing his flawless connection method, I was combing and brushing straight this way, trying to figure out stuff, and then I was brushing and combing straight that way, trying to figure out stuff one week. I did it going left one week, and then I did it right going one week. And my waves, they also did get wider on that too. So you never know, that might made them wide as well. But right now, I take half of this part here and I go right now. That's where my waves lay best. And then right in here on this side, I kind of like just go down. I go downward right in there where that fork is at. Basically going, I want to say down, I would say going left. Trying to break it. Eventually it's gonna break. I used to have a big X like right here in this area. I broke that X. They finally lined up right there. So shout out, like I said, shout out to 360 Jeezy for that particular method. It does, it do work. It does work. So, and right in here, I need to get more hair for it to actually have its curling length. I'm thinking about actually using some curl enhancing smoothie or Wave Builder's Edge Tastic to get that to do what I wanted to do as far as like waving up right there. It's waved up, but it's so many forks. It's kind of difficult to break them. I got a little tea tree oil in here too because I have a bad dandruff problem. So I had to put some of that tea tree oil in there. I'm just trying to show y'all some of my precise, combing, trying to watch the flow of the waves themselves. There's the fork. It's right there. Just trying to get it to break and come down. And when it do come down, you have to be very careful too, because when you're breaking a certain fork, as you breaking it and going with the flow, trying to get it to break, you tend to possibly create another fork down where the other area is at. You have to be very careful, and when you do your fork, like when you messing with your fork trying to break it, make sure any areas that you comb extra over, you want to put them back in place. So, but yeah, definitely getting back to the wolf. I gotta get back to the wolf. You know, Then A159. I'm telling you, man, you gotta get your head used to this thing, boy. If your hair ain't used to this, you ain't gonna be brushing with it. I ain't never boiled this brush to make it softer. It's as hard as it when I first bought it. Cause you can't sleep on this A159. This right here, this brush right here can actually fix a lot of forks too because it's so hard. It'll align them waves in. It'll align the waves on in. Tell you, man, wait till I get my Wolf Master stages back up. I'm telling you, it's gonna be over with, man. Just don't know. I'm telling you, bro. Let me go ahead and finish my session, man. I'm about to eat me some Captain Crunch and then finish this session up, man. It's your boy, King HB3 out.